Hello and happy Monday. Welcome to another video with Created by Cassie. I am Cassie and I am so thankful that you are choosing to spend your time with me this evening. I'm going to give it some time to, hey Jen, how are you? I'm going to, Jen, will you text Bev that I'm going live? She just texted me. Do you mind? Please and thank you. I'm going to give it a minute to get in, the feeds. Oh, she's on now. Yay. Hey, hey Bev. Good to see you. Yeah, I didn't text out. I should have texted it. I should have texted it before. I forgot. All right. So, if this is your first time watching me, go ahead and put this emoji down in the comments so that I can say hello and welcome. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. There we go. All right, yes, so subscribe if you haven't already. Also like and share my videos, and I am very close to reaching my YouTube goal of 150 subscribers by my birthday, which is the 23rd. So I need 8 more subscribers, and if I reach my goal, then you guys are going to reap the benefits from it. So if I reach my goal by April 23rd of 150 subscribers, I'm going to do a very special YouTube only video for you guys. And one lucky person who comments on the actual comment section in that video will win a Created by Cassie box. It's going to have a whole bunch of stuff in it. Stuff that I love, some cards I've made, all kinds of fun stuff. So if you would, please help me reach my 150 subscriber goal by the 23rd. I only need 8 more. I'm so close, guys. So close. All right. Also, Saturday, I posted on my YouTube channel my onstage video. The link is in the description. So definitely go take a look at that. It was so much fun. I had a ball with all my friends. I met some other hey Carol, how are you doing? I met some of the other YouTubers that I watch, and it was just amazing. I have all the highlights in that video, so that is linked in the description. All right, and then if you're not already, go ahead and subscribe to my email list. I would love to send you a card in the mail. I do have a section where you can put your birthday month and day. And I will add you to my birthday card list as well. But if you put your address in, your home address, I will send you I will add you to my card mailing list. And then my ordering special for tonight, it goes through today through Sunday. And you will get the cards that I'm creating tonight. Everything. Hey, Bev. You didn't see me. Oh. I wonder why I'm not on Facebook. I'm on Facebook on my phone. Interesting. Hey, Amy, how are you doing? Amy with a Y. All right, so you'll get my projects for tonight in the mail. If you spend $45 in my online store, that link is in my description. And anything over $50, you will get a free gift from me, which is super exciting. All right, let's go ahead and get into our bundle for tonight. All right, so the bundle for tonight is Turtly Awesome, and it is Turtly Awesome. There's turtles and it's awesome. So I'm going to point you down and show you all the fun stuff about this bundle. All right, so this is our bundle. This is a new bundle coming out with the new catalog in May. Isn't it adorable? The sentiments are, hope your birthday is turtly awesome, here for you always, it's okay to take it slow, sweet friend, and hooray. So cute. It's got little birds. I love these little birds so much. You've got an ice cream cone, a flower, a birthday cake, a hat, party hat, a balloon, and then these 3 cute turtles. Aren't they adorable? And this is a photopolymer stamp set, and I have my dies backwards for some reason. And these are the dies that you get with it. A couple of the dies that you get that are decorative, you get the watering can, which we'll be using tonight. You get I think this is to make this into a banjo, is what I'm thinking that is. You also get like a little sun hat here. You can use these two here. You get a cute little chef's hat. Wait till you see one of the pages in the DSP. And I think this is a turtle shell that we can add to the turtles, but I'm not sure. I didn't play with that one yet. And then we have a cute little apron. Isn't that adorable? So cute. And the photopolymer stamp set there. And the paper is adorable. Look at these guys. And see these birds? I love these birds so, so much. They're so cute. We have some with, here's the hat. He has the hat on. He's doing bird watching. So cute. And then the other side is some stripes. And they're not straight. Well, they're not like all one size. If you can tell, it's almost like a wavy pattern, kind of. And then we have, yeah, this is what I think that die does to make it into a banjo here. Super cute. We got playing I think that's the trumpet, an accordion. So cute. And then this is the back side. There is a coordinating, yes, it is cute, isn't it, Jen? There is a coordinating embossing folder, but I did not get that one. Can't have everything. This is probably my favorite page. I love this page so, so much. This little guy right here, he's so stinking cute on his little tricycle or bicycle. This guy is eating his ice cream cone. He's my favorite, just chilling on his back. I just love it. It also has some picnic baskets, these cute red birds, watermelon, and you get some flowers. And then the other side is some more of that turtle shell kind of look. And then we've got some that are doing like they're grilling. So he's enjoying a little drink there. He's been in the pool. He's grilling up something. We got cute little crabs, and then some sand castles and all kinds of fun stuff to fussy cut and make your cards look adorable. Then we've got this side, and this is a diagonal. Let me see if I can get this here. Yeah, this is a diagonal instead of being straight lines, which I like that option. I love when they're diagonal. Then we have this birthday page, which is so cute. And the dies will cut out this birthday cake, the balloon, well, all the balloons, the hat, and then the ice, did I say the ice cream cone? Yeah, and the ice cream cone. And you have this little turtle here. He's holding a present, and you've got one that holds the birthday cake. So darn cute. But I love this guy right here. He's just like saying, hooray, it's your birthday. He's so cute. And then the back side is this, I think this is crushed curry, and they are some music notes. And then the last one is this fun page that you can make like a little scene with them. So you have like a turtles getting married, I guess. This is really fun with the gingham. I love this one with the bumblebees, because some of these actually have, which one had the bumblebees in the background? It's this one. There's also those same bumblebees, real small, in the background on this page. They're adorable, but that's to coordinate with this right here. You also have this little scene here. You got the beach. So each page, I think, has, this is going to be for your page with, guys, this totally just clicked with me. So this is going to be with, this page is going to go with this scene here. Let's see, let me get my paper out of the way. The band is going to probably go with this guy here because they're doing a performance. And then, guys, I'm late to the game on this one. They are probably going to be, yeah, picnic baskets. So they're going to be here, the picnic baskets. And then the beach is this guy with the grilling. So this will be that one. And then I guess the birthday can go wherever. They can go wherever on any of them. Because you can celebrate birthday anywhere, right? That's so cute. I didn't even think of that. And then I love this back page. It's so fun with all the polka dots. I think it's, I'm pretty sure it's crushed curry and balmy blue. And then I think that is melon mambo. And this is called Turtley Cute. It's the 12 by 12 designer series paper. All right, now that you've seen all the fun stuff, let's go ahead and get into our cards. So this is our first card for tonight. Isn't this adorable? And I did color these, and as a special request from last week, I'm going to show you how I colored them. It's adorable. This is some of our last chance paper. It's 6 by 6 DSP. It is on the last chance list. This is the in color, the 24 to 26 in color. I'm pretty sure is the date. But it's the one with the petunia pop. This is the, it's not Shy Shamrock, it's the Summer Splash, and then this is the Pretty in Pink. So cute. All right, so I went out on a ledge, guys, because I use Lemon Lime Twist, and I never use Lemon Lime Twist. It's a bit bright for me. But I thought that it was going to be fun for this with the turtles. So I'm going to just burnish this. And what we're going to do first is I have my papers already cut. Oh, good, Bev. Now you see me on Facebook. Awesome. All right. So I just did the purple and the pink on the outside and the blue in the middle to kind of break it up. And for this, I just used my green glue. And you can also use the other side if you'd like. I liked the little bubbles. They just look like bubbles to me, like that they were going to be in the water, and so that background was kind of like the bubbles behind them, which is why I picked this side of it. But I love these in colors from this year. Our new in colors coming up, they're really pretty too, but my favorite has been this set of in colors. I love this set. And we do have new in colors coming out with the catalog. See, I'm going to go this way. Let's turn this way. We've got Strawberry Slush, which is a pink. It's kind of like it's between Melon Mambo and Flirty Flamingo. Like if they had a baby together, I think it'd be Strawberry Slush. And I'm just kind of trying to eyeball either side here. And then this guy I'm going to center in between these two. And then let's see, what are our other colors? We've got Darling Duckling, which is a yellow. It's kind of like a, I call it a dirty yellow, which is not nice, but that's kind of what it looks like to me. It's, if you had something yellow and you got it a little bit dirty, it's kind of looks like that. But it's really cute on a lot of, I didn't space this great, guys. It's okay, because I'm talking. It looks really cute on certain cards and stuff. The backgrounds and stuff of it. Yeah, I know, I'm just chit-chatting over here. Alright, so I did already color these, but I have them not colored over here so that I can show you how I colored them. Because one of you guys last week said you would like to see how I color. So I'm going to oblige. So I've got the 3 turtles here. And got my basket of fun, which is all my markers. So I colored them Shy Shamrock, which is not a shy. Let's see, this is light. I go light first. So I'm just going to color his body in Shy Shamrock, and I'm a slow colorer, so we might not color everything because I already colored some of it. But this, you can get an idea of how I color. Let's see, what are the other colors? We have Cloud Cover, is one of the new in colors, and then Secret Sea is like, it's like being in a secret sea. You wouldn't be able to see it. It's so dark. Like you're in a cave in the sea. Maybe that's how they got the name. Well, it might be. Whoops, I went out of the line. But it's like a dark, dark, dark blue. It's darker than the Night of Navy. It is really pretty though. The cardstock. I've played around a little bit with it. I haven't committed and made a card with it, but I've used it to like put up against different DSP and stuff, and it's really pretty. So it does have its place. It's going to be a really pretty color. And then let's see, we have one more, don't we? Secret Sea. I know I'm missing one. I'm trying to remember. Do you guys remember what the other one is? Maybe I got them all. Cloud Cover, Secret Sea, Strawberry Slush, Darling Duckling. Wasn't there another one? Oh, Timid Tiger. He's orange. Timid Tiger's orange. And he's actually, I would say he's between pumpkin pie and peach pie. Too bad they didn't name it a pie, because that'd been kind of funny to be, have another pie in the middle there. They like to name their colors after pies. So we have, Tiger. Timid Tiger. We have pecan pie. And we have peach pie. We have a lot of pies. But pie is good, right? And they're pretty colors. They're really pretty. So you guys see, I'm a slow colorer here, but we're getting there. Alright, so I got his body roughly colored. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back. That was the light Shy Shamrock, and I'm going to use the dark Shy Shamrock. And I'm going to use the blunt end here. To color him in, I used this tip here. The brush tip. Because I find it's easier to get to the edges that way, but I use the blunt tip. I'm using the blunt tip now. And I'm just going to kind of go up his neck here. I'm going to kind of go across his knees and his elbow. And then it's just going to kind of blend in when I go back and kind of blend it with the lighter. Oh, I didn't do it over there. Here we go. I don't know why they didn't put an elbow over there. He's got an elbow there too. Alright. A little bit sloppy, but you get the picture. Alright. I don't think I've colored on camera before, because I'm slow. Alright. Then what I did for his back, not his shell, I did shaded spruce, and I'm pretty sure that is the light shaded spruce. I hope. Let's test it. Is it the light? Yep, I think it's the light, because I did a couple with the light and a couple with the dark when I was playing around. You guys know when I design these cards, I make a lot of them, and then I kind of pull all my designs that I like, different aspects of them, and I pull those different aspects of them together to make a card like this, to where it's like, yep, I like that card a lot. So I work a lot to get these cards to look really good for you guys. And I will say, this guy is a little challenging on the coloring. I am using the brush tip because it's a very narrow space to go through on here. And I think I actually used the dark shaded spruce, because that's not the same color, but it's okay. Then I used the, let's see, this is the dark, right? Yep, the dark crumb cake on the little, I don't know, the part of the spots on the shell. And get in there. And I also used that on his nails, I guess is what they are. And those are really tiny too. Let's see, there we go. And then for his belly, let's see, this guy was, did I already, I think I packed that one because I'm using it for tomorrow, right? We'll use Granny Apple. I've packed up some of my, we have our team meeting tomorrow, and I packed up a couple of my blends. I could have sworn, though, that I had the lemon lime. Here it is. It didn't look lemon lime. All right. Yeah, lemon lime twist. Is that what this other one is? I could have sworn it said old olive. Nope. Totally said lemon lime twist. All right, so I did his belly in lemon lime twist. And I'm using that brush tip again just because it's easier for me to go around his little pointed edges. And I will say, if you go out of the lines on into his belly, that's okay, because with our alcohol markers, these blending markers, it's going to blend it in, so you're not even going to tell on the inside of his shell here. Oh, and I didn't even show you guys the coolest part about these dies. At least two of these guys. Check this out. His arm opens up. Now, isn't that cool? I just think that's really neat. And this guy's arm comes out too. Isn't that neat? It cuts his arm out so he can be doing a bunch of stuff. I did on this card, I did, this guy's holding the, you can see he's holding that watering can, and this guy's holding his ice cream cone. I think that's the cutest part of this whole thing, is they have their arms out like that. I think that's just brilliant. Makes it kind of interactive. And I just kind of colored over that line a little bit, and just to have it, give it a little bit of dimension. I can't get him. He's stuck. There we go. So that is one of the turtles. You see kind of like the shading there. All right, and then let's see. I'll do the cake, because that one I had a fun time trying to find the right color for. And I'm going to do the light petunia. I'm pretty sure that's the dark petunia pop. And I'm going to use the brush end again. And I'm just going to go around the edges here. And this is stamped. I stamped these in our Memento black, tuxedo black ink. Can't see because of my finger. I stamped those. I should have probably showed you how to stamp them, huh? Let's see. There we go. And then I die cut them out with the dies in the bundle. And then I color them. All right, so I'm going to take, I don't have my other petunia pop. So I'm going to take this one again, and I'm just going to go across those curly cues. Yeah, so I packed a couple of my blends for our team meeting tomorrow, and I kept out the ones I thought I was going to need, but I didn't keep them all out. And this is Lemon Lolly. I preferred actually Lemon Lolly to Daffodil Delight for the light on the candle, the flame, I guess. I thought about doing it orange, but then I thought it looked kind of funny. And then I did Lemon Lime Twist, the dark. Is this the dark? Yep. Nope, that's Granny Apple. Or is that Granny Apple? No, that's Lemon Lime Twist. And guys, I just made this card yesterday. Alright. And I'm just going to go around this little plate here. Isn't this cute? I love all the little extras they have with this. And so that's the cute little cake. That one's super simple. And see those little curly cues, like kind of the decoration in the middle of it. That's where I went over it a little bit more. And then we have our hat, but I want to show you the birds because they're stinking adorable. So we've got one that's standing up, and then we've got one that I didn't pull. Oh, because this one only has one bird. We have one that stands up and one that kind of folds over like he's sniffing whatever it is that the cake or whatever. So this one was really easy to color. I just colored him yellow. Lemon lolly, the dark lemon lolly. And then I just went over his wing a couple extra times to make it a little bit darker. We've got our little bird here. Isn't he cute? My favorite color though with the birds is what is it? Poppy Parade. Poppy Parade that's a good color on the bird. All right, and then real quick, we'll do this guy because he's a little bit, these two are kind of similar, but he's a little bit different because he's on his back. And so this one, I'll use the dark shaded spruce on his shell so you can see that. Gotta have like a steady hand for this with their, around these little, I don't know what they are, little decorations on their shells. I know they probably have like a term. Does anybody know what they're called? They're just like spots on his shell. I wonder if they're like what we get, like age spots. Every year they get a new spot. That's probably not right. Alright, this is probably what takes the longest, is the coloring, but guys, I love to color. So this is like my jam. I did a ton of these yesterday. I just got this bundle last week, and I've had such a fun time playing with it. Yeah, that was a bit messy. Normally I'm like right up on top of it. Alright, so I'm looking for that spruce. I'm looking for light shamrock. The shamrock is pretty, really pretty on the turtles. I don't think that shamrock is part of the DSP, but I made it part of my turtles on this card because I thought they'd be fun in this color. And I don't use, are they the age circles of the turtle? Man, I got that right and I just guessed. That's awesome. That's awesome. Next time I see a turtle, I'm going to have to count his spots. Was it you, Jen, the other day you were telling me that you were trying to get home and there was a huge turtle crossing the road? Somebody told me that. I think it was Jen. That was funny. This ginormous turtle. You guys like turtles? I like turtles. I just don't like when they snap at you. When I was little, we rescued a turtle, and then it went to the bathroom in, I think it was my mom or my dad's car, and then we had to put it back outside. So we didn't even have it for very long. But he was in the middle of the road, I think is why we had picked him up. Alright. Which side of the brush do you guys, the Stampin' Blend do you guys use? Do you like the bullet point or do you like the brush? I actually tend to go more for the brush because I feel like I have a little bit more control around the edges here. Let's see. Oh, come on, turtle. I almost named the turtles, but we looked it up. We were close. The rings indicate periods of growth, not necessarily a year life, as a turtle may grow more or less. Ah, Interesting. So we were close. Thanks for looking it up, Jen. All right. Now we're going to go back with our... Nope, that's shaded spruce. I better put that away because I'll use it on accident. All right, dark shy shamrock. I'm going to use the bullet end. Pull this in. Come back here. And then I'm just going to kind of blend these in a little bit. You can also color the dark first. I just always tend to like to do the light first for some reason. And then I just go over it and blend it in. Alright, and then this guy, I think I used the dark, but I don't have it. That's okay, we'll double up. No, this is the dark crumb cake. No, I don't want that end. I want this end. This one I'm going to use the... No, I'm not. Because they're small. Yeah, all of these turtles have some of these really small spots, which I think that the brush tip is perfect for. Yeah, this is the dark. I used the dark on this one. But I think I used, I don't know what color I used there. Maybe that's dark shy shamrock. But I could have sworn it was shaded spruce. I don't know. We have so many greens. I saw, I don't remember who posted it, but I saw a little thing on Facebook the other day that said, why do we need so many shades of pink ink? And the answer was, well, I need a shade of pretty in pink because I need to color things that I want that shade, and then strawberry slush, I need a strawberry slush to let's see, his belly was dark seafoam. Yep. But there was an answer for each one as to why we needed each color version of pink. I thought it was hilarious. I should have kept that. I don't know who I saw that on, but it was really funny. Because it's so true. We really do need all the different shades. And green is no exception because we've got a lot of them. There we go. Oh, he's so cute. And I think this is the dark, yep. So I'm just going to go over the lines a couple of times with the bullet end. He's so cute. There we go. And there he is. I tried to get the shell the same way, but I didn't get it quite. But isn't he cute? I love them so much. They're adorable. All right. So you don't have to watch me color everything. I will. Did I just color these? I think I did. All right, so we'll put it together with all of this. All right, so what I did first was I kind of laid him out. So we've got this guy with his hand out. He's going to go over here, and he's going to have the watering can. And then this guy has the ice cream cone because he's celebrating. And then this guy is chilling at the top up here. Okay. And then he's going to be holding the sign. So we need to stamp our sentiment. And to do that, we're going to get... I use the Hope Your Birthday is Totally Awesome. Because I had to use that one. It's so cute. Let's see. I always stick my photopolymer... Well, I stick my red rubber down too to make sure I get it straight. And then this was, I'm pretty sure, Berry Burst. Because that doesn't look... Pretty sure this is Berry Burst. I made so many versions of these cards, I don't remember what colors exactly. but it looks berry burst. So I am just tap, 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 and see if I get this. The light is on my block. All right, and I'm gonna hold it for a second. I always hold it for a second with my darker colors to give it some time to adhere to the paper. I'm gonna wipe that off so I don't get it on me. And then we'll close this up. Look, I have a sparkle on my ink pad. Can you see it? I have to get that off. I don't know how that happened. I haven't used sparkles on anything. All right, so this is gonna go on our turtle. So I'm gonna use the rest of these dimensionals here because each of these guys is dimensionaled up. And some of them I had to use the mini dimensionals because they were too small. So I'm going to get his ice cream cone where I want it, and then I'm going to flip it over because you can see his ice cream cone through his arm? See, through here. So I'm going to get the ice cream cone where I want it, and to get the ice cream cone to stay, I'm going to put the dimensional on top of where that ice cream cone is, and so then it'll stay. But it won't be on his arm, so his arm can still move. Although he really should be holding the ice cream cone. Okay, then we can finish putting the, let's do some of the minis on his feet. Yeah, because those are kind of, and I can do one of the big ones over here, but not on his, not to keep his arm down. Get my little bowl here. It was so nice the other day. I finally vacuumed my craft room floor. Really, really good. It had so many dimensional backings and bits of paper. It's hard to keep up with. And man, it feels good to have a really clean floor. Not that I don't vacuum normally, but I did a really good vacuum. All right, now I'm going to take this happy birthday, and I'm going to put 3 dimensionals on here. 1, 2, 3. Take these backings off. You know you're a crafter of cards when you have dimensional backings everywhere. I get them all over the place. All right, so I am just going to, hi Jen Davis, how are you doing? I'm just going to stick this over his arm right here. Oh wait, I shouldn't have put that close, huh? I put it a little bit over. Darn you. Let's get a new one. Where's my, here it is. See guys, even I make mistakes. Where are my dimensionals? That's right, because it has to go in his arm. Yeah, so we're going to put it right there. All right. Here we go. You can glue it onto his arm if you want to, but I didn't. I thought it was good the way it was. And I'm just going to slide it under the ice cream cone too. Maybe. Here we go. And I kind of put it at like a downward angle because I want this guy to hold it too. So he's going to be kind of going this way, so he can help him hold the sign up. Come on now. There we go. Nice. All right, so then we can do this guy. And I'm going to, oh, that's a really little piece. Whoops. I got tired of all the side pieces that I cut off, so I just tore all the excess paper off of my dimensionals. So now I got this little tiny one. All right, and then his arm, right? Yeah, his arm needs one to keep it down. And I'm gonna put the watering can on with a glue dot because I don't want his arm, I want his arm to still kind of move. And if I put it on with a dimensional, his arm won't be able to move. And what fun is that, right? All right, so make sure his arm's out so I can get a hold of it. Then I'm going to slip his arm under there. Let's see. Sir. And I got to cut his hand because I put the dimensional too close to the edge. There we go. Nope. When in doubt, use your scissors. There we go. There we go. Cute. All right, then he's gonna have the watering can. I used the, I think we still have it. It's the silver foil paper. I think we still have it. I have it in with my, where am my glue dots? I have it in with all of the paper that I have for the airplane bundle. Such a cute bundle. I have all like the metally. See, his arm went in. There we go. So he's gonna be watering these flowers, so I'm gonna like do this on an angle. Come on. There we go. There we go. It's gonna be watering those. All right. Then I have 3 of these flowers. And one of the pages has, of the DSP has these flowers on it, and you can die cut those out. Actually, let's put this guy down. I'm out of dimensionals. So let's start a new pack of the big ones. Alright, so we're going to get his head. I just love this little guy on his back. He's so cute. It's almost like he's like teeter-tottering on his back. Like in a rocking chair, you know? Alright. So he's going to go up here and he's going to be like under the sign. Like he's sitting on the sign and they're holding him up. Telling him his birthday is... Hope his birthday is totally awesome. Alright. Then I'm going to flip these guys over. Whoops. And I'm going to use a mini on each of the flower part. And then I'm going to cut a little small one off here to put on the lower part of that flower. And I found the easiest way when you do this is to use your take your pick tool. This, I just have easier time holding this tool. I have rheumatoid arthritis, and so this tool is a little bit easier for me to hold. But our take your pick tool is awesome. It has the putty end. But any tool with a point will work, and it just allows you to take your, I guess when you actually cut it, allows you to take it off and place it exactly where you want it when they're small. Alright, and then these guys are going to go down at the bottom so that he can, oh come on, there we go. These minis don't like me. They never want to come off. Alright, so I'm just going to lightly place them down because I want to make sure I get them where I want them in case I want to move them. Then get this guy off. I'm going to stick this one on this side. And then this guy's going to go in the middle. I almost used a little bit of the, what is it, that Lost Lagoon cording for him to have some water coming out to these flowers, but I thought that might be a little too much, so I didn't. But I like to do too much. Alright, so this is the cake, and he's going to be holding, he's holding the cake in this hand here. So, we just need one dimensional, and I'm going to put it a little bit higher so that he can hold it. I'm just going to place it on his hand. And then we need our hat. And the hat will take a mini dimensional if you go towards the bottom. All right. These little tiny pieces are challenging sometimes. All right, so this is gonna go on this guy's head over here with the, I should have named these guys with the watering can. And then we have our bird, cute little bird. He's gonna be sitting on the knee of our turtle on his back. Here we go. He's so darn cute. Oh, he's adorable. I love these little birds. I think that's my favorite part of the whole set is the little birds. And then I'm pretty sure these are on the last chance list. So if you would like these, go ahead and get them. Hey, Amy with an I, how are you doing? Had a good day. These are the iridescent adhesive backed discs. Pretty sure these are on the retired list, or the last chance list. And I went a little fun with it. I did 3 different colored dots. So I did a blue one over here, and then I did a pink one, a blue on the pink. I did a pink on the blue. Let's put this down here. And then I did, I think that's the, is that the green or the white one? I think that's the white one on the purple. And that is our first card. How cute is that? Ah, I love these little turtles so much. All right. Card number 2 is this one right here. Isn't that cute? So fun. And these are die cut from the DSP. The birds and all of this. The birthday cake. All of that. I did do an alternate for this one, which was this. Isn't that stinking cute? This paper is from the Iconic Celebrations, I believe, and I think it's already retired. This is one of my favorite ribbons, our petal pink scalloped ribbon. Isn't he cute? I love it with the bird on his head. All right, so get all my parts here. Yep. All right. So what I did, we'll show you. So we've got our card base, and this is Cloud Cover, one of the new in colors coming out. Let me put these over here. I thought it'd be fun to use it. It's probably, I think that's the only one I've used that I've showed you guys so far. All right, so this is part of the DSP. It's on the back of the summertime page. And I glued that, so I'm going to use my green glue. Maybe. This is a new bottle too, which is nice because my last bottle, I was having a time with it. It kept getting clogged for some reason. All right, so I'm just going to center this here. I really like this striped paper. Normally, I'm not a striped paper kind of person. You guys know me, I like florals. But I like this striped paper. It's really cute. All right, then we have, oh man, this is Flirty Flamingo, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so this is Flirty Flamingo, DSP, cardstock. Guys, I'm all over the place tonight. This is what we're going to make. This is what we're going to get to. I'm going to show you how to do this. So I have a piece of basic white, and I'm going to take my, let's see, my Memento Black. I'm going to grab a block, and then we're going to use some of these really fun stamps in here. All right, so first one I'm going to do the biggest one first. And see, I always put my paper now under here because Jen called me out one time when I let her borrow one of my stamp sets, and I lost that plastic top. So now I put it underneath so I don't lose it, because I lost it that time, but I found it. All right, so I'm gonna do the birthday cake first. Whenever you're gonna do like a little background thing like this, you always want to go with your biggest first, and I just kind of went all across wherever I thought that a birthday cake would look good. Put one here. I did keep them facing up, so I didn't do the birthday cake with it this way. I kept them all up. I thought that it would look better, because the birthday cake, you don't want your birthday cake upside down. That'd be a problem. Then you can't eat it. All right, and we're gonna stick this guy here. I'm gonna go off the page. See if I can get it not on my desk. Oh man, should have my stamp off paper. All right, and then one here. All right, I'm gonna grab my chamois and get that off the table before I get it all over myself, because I will. And if you guys don't have our chamois, you definitely need one. These things are amazing. All right, so we're done with the birthday cake. So now we're gonna go over here to our ice cream cone, and we're gonna do the same thing. And I am gonna get some stamp off paper because I'm gonna make a huge mess. Let's see. Let's get a piece of this. All right. So let me grab it the way that's easy. And I stamped off the sides because I thought it would be kind of cute. I hope it looks cute. It looks cute to me. And let's go this way here. Oops, I messed that one up. It's okay. And then I'm gonna go this way. And I'm just gonna kind of fill in. And then I'm gonna put make sure I got that point, bottom of the ice cream cone. And then we're just gonna do a little tiny, make sure I got the side there, right here. Cute. All right, and then from here I colored it. Where's the lid? Here's the lid. All right, and I'm gonna put this back. And from here I colored it. So I used, I think this is what is that color? I know I used Pretty in Pink, and I used what is that? Petal Pink. I think this is Flirty Flamingo, actually. Flirty Flamingo. I used the dark crumb cake on the, I have dark in here, right? Yeah, this is the dark. I used dark crumb cake on the cone of the ice cream cone. The light crumb cake looks really good too. I just felt like it was a good contrast off of the paper. So, and it's really easy to color that in. And then this is Balmy Blue. Right? Balmy Blue? Yeah. But isn't that cute? It's just kind of like a fun set of colors, and I just realized I did boy and girl color. I didn't even think of that. I was going off the paper. The colors in the paper. Alright, so let's see. I don't think I need any more stamps here. Put this back. Now we're going to assemble. I hope I didn't just lose. Oh, I'm just kidding. We do stamp. We gotta stamp that. But I think I still have that stamp out. Yep. And for this, I used the Memento Black. I could have done this a minute ago. All right. This is also cloud cover. And I cut it so that it's just slightly bigger than the, make sure you got it on there. Slightly bigger than the sentiment. Push it down and hold it for a second. There we go. Cute. I think this is my favorite sentiment out of the bundle. Hope your birthday is totally awesome. Do you guys watch The Masked Singer? They had turtle a couple seasons ago. I haven't watched Masked Singer in a while, but they had a turtle, and it was, what is his name? Jesse McCartney, I think. And I used to listen to him when I was younger. So I'm just going to kind of cut these at an angle. And then I'm going to flip it this way and cut it this way too. No rhyme or reason, I'm just kind of like eyeballing. But he came in second place, and I totally thought he should have come in first. But he made a good turtle. He was a spiky turtle. Oh, that's the inside. Alright. Get my ducks in a row here. Alright, so for this, I just layered this on, and I glued it. Guys, I'm doing better at putting my lid on my glue. Alright. There we go. And I'm just going to center this here. I just love this cute little background. It's adorable. Alright, then, Bev, you can be proud of me. I'm going to remember to do the ribbon before I put it down. Alright, so this is retired ribbon, but guys, I'm just trying to get through my stash of stuff. I got too much. This is balmy blue and white ribbon. I have a couple of these things. And this is my new way of doing my ribbon, with a little thingy here, and I can just pull it like this. It's amazing. I love it. It's been a game changer. Alright, but you can use any ribbon that you have. I almost used the white woven ribbon, but I thought it was too much white. I wanted a little bit of blue. And I was like, you know what, we're just going to use retired ribbon because I need to get rid of it. So, here we are. Alright, so I'm just going to cut a piece off. Stick that over there. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to get these guys where I want them. Place this where I want it, which is about here. I'm going to grab a piece of tape. I'm going to just, whoops, hold this tight. And tape it down. That's going to make it easier on me to tie a bow. And then my other trick, I'm going to get my glue dot ready so that I don't have to have somebody hold their finger to make my bow. Alright, and I gotta go this way. Do you guys have to tie your bows upside down? I do, most of the time. Alright, so I'm just gonna stick that glue dot under where the knot is gonna be, right here, so that it's gonna hold my ribbon. See how it holds it? So now I can tie my bow and not, it can be tight. That's a good little trick. I do that a lot because otherwise my bows are never tight. Alright, come here. Alright, and this ribbon is a lot like the woven, the white woven ribbon, because this is really thin ribbon. And it makes, the bow is very similar to the white woven. So you can use the white woven ribbon on this. Alright, and if you, I will send you some of the ribbon if you place your order. There we go. For the ordering special this week. There we go. Maybe. We're going to leave it because otherwise I can be here all night long. Alright, so we're going to cut this And then we're going to cut this side. And these are not let me get my actual ribbon scissors. There we go. I don't know what makes scissors different, but there are really ribbon scissors. Scissors that work better with ribbon than they do with paper. Alright, so I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to put my dimensionals on the back. You can also, instead of using tape, you can put a dimensional on there. I probably could have done that. And actually that might have been kind of good, because then it'll hold it to the table for you. As long as you don't push too hard and not be able to get it off. Okay. Yep, so this is going to open this way. And we're going to pull these off. Right, I got them all. Yep. And I'm just going to center this as best I can. Oh, this card is so cute. All right. Oh, that's so cute. All right. Now, all of these are from the DSP. So we've got this cute little guy. He's my favorite. I love him. He's just like happy that it's somebody's birthday. Let's see. This is the bird. Here's my other bird. Come back over here. All right. So I'm going to put my turtle first. Where did my dimensionals go? So, I think I need my smaller, my minis. Let's see. And then I need one for his arm and his head. What do you guys think of the Turtly Awesome bundle so far? Is it Turtly Awesome to you? I think it's pretty Turtly Awesome. I wasn't sure about the DSP at first, but in person, I like it a lot. And it cuts out so much of the pieces. It cuts out the turtles, the balloons. I'm missing a balloon, by the way. It cuts out the ice cream cones, the birds, all kinds of things out of it. So I think that's pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to stick him down here. I don't have the hat either. I was doing good. Maybe it's still in here. Is it in here? Nope. Well, I've got a couple. I don't have a balloon. Well, I do have a balloon, but it's not colored. We'll go without it. How about that? I don't know where they went. All right, so the birthday cake is going to go on his arm, his hand right here with my dimensionals. And put this, I've got that piece on there. Put this dimensional on the cake here. And it's like he's a waiter and he's bringing your birthday cake. All right, let me put my sample back out here so you guys can see. All right, and then I did have the blue. Nope. I did have the blue balloon, but I don't know where it went. So we're just gonna do what we got. So we'll have an even number instead of an odd number. So I'm gonna put it down like this so it kind of looks like he's holding the balloons as well. And we'll just put the yellow one too. We'll just have 2 balloons instead of 3. And let's stick this guy. My tail of the balloon is a little crinkled. All right, let's go. I kind of want it up here. Probably should have done those backwards, but it's okay. If I had the hat, it would cover it. All right, and then he's got the ice cream cone. Whoops. And so I'm going to use the mini dimensionals. I'm going to do 2, 1 there, and then 1 almost directly under it. And he's going to be holding his ice cream cone that has sprinkles on it. Oh, okay, it fell. So I'm just going to lift his arm up and kind of get it where it looks like he's holding it. You can also, if you want to, you could put a glue dot for his arm to stay there, but I kind of like it where it kind of just looks loose. And then we get our sentiment. So our sentiment's going to go here. So I want it to make sure it is going to go a little behind that balloon. You don't want it to go over the edge here because you want it to fit in the envelope. Unless you're not putting it in an envelope, then it doesn't matter. So I'm going to put them right here side by side. I don't want to do just one because I don't think that's going to hold it. So I'm going to put it in the middle, just where I see that it's going to sit on the cardstock here. Whoops. Let's see. There we go. Get this under here. Line it up and make sure it's not going to go over. Oh, that's so cute. Now for these cute little birds. All right, flip this guy. So we're going to do a mini on him. Oh, look, I got 2 at a time. Nice. And then this is my favorite guy. He's like, you guys see him? He's like looking at something. He's so cute. I'm like, I don't know what he's looking at, but he's looking at something real close. He's cute. All right, so this guy, the standing guy, is going to go right, well, he's going to go on top of it this time, right there. And then, oh wait, this guy I glued, right? I glued him. I thought that he was on a dimensional, but he's not, right? Yeah, he's glued. So I'm going to put a dab of glue. And he's so little. I'm going to stick it so that he is got his head looking down at birthday. Like that. Aren't they cute little birds? Oh no, his tail. We gotta move him because we don't want his tail to hit the card or the envelope. Okay. And then for the embellishments, I used these rainbow adhesive backed dots. I don't remember. I don't think these are retiring, but I don't remember. I think they're still sticking around. And I used I think this is the pool party color. No, it's not. It's the balmy blue. This is balmy blue. And you can see I've liked these. Alright, so let's put the big one up here. And then 2 little ones. Oh man, I lost one. Do you guys ever have that? You have like a random glue dot on your embellishment sheet, but you don't have the embellishment. Oh look, there it is. It's right here. I still have it. I can fix it. All right, and I'm going to stick this one right here. And that is card number 2. Isn't that so cute? They're adorable. Love, love, love them. All right, and then we'll get through this one quick. I know I'm over time. Let's see. So this is our next one. This is pretty simple, pretty quick, pretty cute. And this was my first round. I didn't do the green down here. And then this was the alternate that I made to see if I can get it out here, to see if I liked it this way. But I liked it this way better with the other guy. But isn't that cute? He's got the The bird is looking in his binoculars. I think it's hilarious. All right, so make sure I got all my parts. So this one, we are going to find my burnish, my bone folder. I'm going to burnish this. Put this out of the way. All right, so I'm going to glue this piece of DSP, and this is part of the turtle DSP. So this is glued down. And this is Flirty Flamingo cardstock that I'm using. All right, so that's down. All right, and then the background here is from the textured notes dies. If you don't have those, you need them. Look, I don't know if you can see the texture around it, but it's so pretty. All right, I'm gonna need my paper again. And this is really quick and simple. So what I'm gonna do is find my 2 blending brushes here. 1, 2. So I'm gonna start with the grass. So I have my Granny Apple Green, and I'm just gonna eyeball where I want it. And I'm not even gonna add any color to it. It's probably got enough on it as it is. And then my Balmy Blue, pull this down. I'm just gonna go across the top here. You can go a little harder in different places, wherever you want to put it. I'm gonna stick these down here so I don't get ink everywhere. All right, quick, right? Then we're gonna put this up on dimensionals. Stick him on our card base. I'm gonna stick one in the middle too, so we're not sagging with all of our turtle stuff on the front. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna make sure I got it going the right way because I did that wrong on when I did this the first time. All right, so I'm just going to center this as best I can. Nope. Oh, you like this one, Amy with an eye? I do too. It's so cute. I like this polka dot DSP. There we go. Okay, now we've got all of our guys are upside down here. All right, so this is from the, oh man, Stylish Shapes dies. Stylish Shapes. And I'm going to use Sweet Friend on this one. So let's put this guy, yeah, I cleaned him off. Come here. I'm going to put this guy back, and then I'm going to use, what am I going to use? Sweet Friend. Is that this? Yep. I'm going to use Sweet Friend. Right, flip it this way. And then for this, I used our basic gray. And if your set is of stamps is like mine, you're gonna really need to clean them really, really well when you get them. Because I had a really hard time with the word stamps, getting them to, and it's still kind of doing it a little bit, getting it to stamp clear. I'm just going to line this in the middle here. I'm going to push and let it sit for a second or two. See if I can get it to not be... Oh, look, that worked real good. Nice. Yeah, I think holding it for a second is... Can't get that. Is the key there. All right, so this is going to go on our transition here from the grass to the sky. So, is this dry? Let's hope so. I did one yesterday and it wasn't dry and I got it all over my hands. I was like, well, that wasn't smart of me. I didn't wait long enough. All right, and then I'm gonna put one in the middle. And then I'm going to put this down first as my guide as to where I'm going to put everything. That didn't come off. All right. And just going to stick it here in the center. Yep. All right, and then this one, I'm going to use this guy with the ice cream cone. And I fussy cut him out. So he's going to go probably there. Let's see what all we got. I got the picnic basket, the flowers, and the birds. Nice. Okay. So he's going to go there. So let's put some dimensionals on him. Yeah, I thought it'd be fun to use a different turtle on this one to see how the different turtles look. Because there's a lot of different turtles in this paper, which I think is nice because then you have a lot of choices. And I think I need to cut a piece for that. I don't think that this mini dimensionals will fit there. And I don't want his ice cream cone to get torn. All right. Take these off. Man, we've used a lot of dimensionals today. Got a whole bowl full of backings. Yep, that one did come off. All right. So he's just gonna sit right here. And it's okay if he goes off the side, as long as he's not out of the side of the card base. Then let's put our, because I got my glue open. We've got our flowers. So let's stick, let's do a mini. And this, I think, come on. I think I'm going to do the picnic basket down here. Or should I do the picnic basket here? I think we'll do it this way. And then we'll put the picnic basket up top. These dimensional backings don't want to come off of me today. All right, and what is left? The birds? Okay. So we're going to stick this a little bit closer to him. And then, oh wait, we've got flowers. Just kidding. Do I only have two? Okay. Oh, I did. I only had two. All right, so we can put those over here. Actually, let's move this guy here. Like this. I forgot I had these flowers. So that they'll have more room to pop up there. Actually, the dimensional goes on the bottom. Let's see, can I get it to fit? Yep. All right. And it looks like I glued one and not the other for some reason. All right, so I'm just going to set that guy there. I just think that's too big. Let me use this guy. Put this down here because the top of the flower is hitting on the sentiment strip, and so we don't want too much extra height. All right. You need to move over. There we go. And that can go right there. And then we've just got our birds. And I think, yep, I can get that one there. There we go. So the guy that is got his head down is going to go down here in the grass. Like he's looking for, whoops, that flung right at me. He's going to go in the grass like he's looking for food. And I think the red is my favorite color of the birds in this set. And then this guy, I think, is going to go, let's put him on the top of the picnic basket. Just like that. Then I did get my butterflies out, right? I could have sworn I did. I'm not seeing them. I had butterflies on here. Not seeing my butterflies though. So we'll just use, these are the party dots, I believe. Nope, these are adhesive back dots for days. And I used the crushed curry, which is the yellow. And let's see, we're just gonna do a couple of these. And let's put this one right here. And that is card number 3. Isn't that cute? I think I still prefer this guy, but this is really cute too. And then I had a couple alternates as well that I was going to show you. So I have this one here. This is also the paper, the iconic Celebrations paper, and this is using glimmer paper. And this is boho blue, which is retiring. So if you want boho blue, make sure you go ahead and get it. I love the shimmer. And then we've got this one. This is also all 3 of these, the DSP is that iconic Celebrations. I love that glitter. And this is the, I think it's retired still, but this is the ombre glitter one that we had. And then there's this one. His hat's coming off. Isn't he cute? I love this little set. All right, let's take a look at what we did today. So we've got this one, and come here, this one. Let's see. All right, get these in frame here. There we go. All right. Might be better this way. See it easier. Put in the comments which is your favorite. I think this is my favorite. So cute. You guys like this one? All right. Hey, my next live is going to be next Monday, the 14th, April 14th at 6:30 p.m. And I'm going to be doing the Florals and Blooms Suite. Guys, it's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I can't wait to play with it. I haven't played with it yet, but Jen has played with it, and it's really, really pretty. So you definitely don't want to miss that. You guys know I'm a flower girl, so I'm going to have some good stuff for you. Also, make sure you are following all my socials. I am on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. And my YouTube, I have my YouTube subscriber goal going on. I need 8 more subscribers to reach that 150 goal for by April 23rd, my birthday. So I have 8 more to go. And again, if I hit that, I'm going to do a special live, and I'm going to give you a Created by Cassie box. One lucky person will get a Created by Cassie box with some fun stuff inside. All right. If you enjoy this video, please put this emoji, turtle, down in the comments so that I can say thank you so much for watching my video. And I hope that you enjoy these cards as much as I did. And thank you so much for choosing to spend your time with me tonight. I had so much fun bringing you this bundle, and I hope that you enjoyed these cards, and I hope that you are able to make them yourself. If you are, go over to my Facebook and put them out on my Facebook so that I can see them. All right. I hope that you guys have a good rest of the night. Bye. See you next week.